Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me these two silhouettes. I'm only going to do the one. They're basically the same. You can see the bounding box. Even though there's not any white background beyond this picture, there is a bounding box, and we're going to go order back a page. And you can see it's an item. There's no white background, but we can move it around. You see the bounding box. There's nothing you can do this. And I'm not going to really be able to help this person because they want to color this in, like with clothing and shoes. And I'm not an artist, but I can help her do this part. Clip art, trace it. It already traced it. Now we can move this out of the way, and you see the difference in the bounding box and no bounding box. And I'm almost 100% sure that this is a transparent. I mean, we are. So then what you can do is make this a no fill and right click and outline. And this is where an artist would take over. And I'm not an artist, but I'm going to give it a little attempt to how you could, do this. Would be like his coat. And then let's, you could draw his, this is basically drawing. So, and I've never, it'd almost be easier just to leave his, and just make a cuff and, cuff on his pants. And, I'm just going to show you this, to me, the simple steps, and then take the Smart Fill tool. And let's say he's got on a dark gray pants. And of course we would need to break this foot off. So we'd take the 2-point line and just kind of do that right there. I'm not going to take a lot of time, but then, and if I did a video last night. If we go to object, order, back a page, it puts that line on the top. Then we can take a black and fill in the shoes. And, this one's easy because it's a jacket. We'd put sleeves on him, and you could use the 3-point curve line to give a little bit of a curvature to it. Put a collar on it, give it a little bit of a curvature. And, then you could put collars or cuffs on his jacket. Let's say he's got on a blue jacket. And, and you could, you could just keep going. It would be kind of fun. I wish I was more artistic. And this, is where's the hand at? Is the hand, this side is on this side of the megaphone, but this hand probably isn't. So I would take this is where an artist could do it, take and make fingers. And I'm not going to take too much time. And then you could make, well, let's just make this person, we got a little leak there. I was going to make this person Caucasian, just to make it so just to have him show up. I don't know where the leak is. I wouldn't think there'd be a leak. We can try taking in the megaphone. Let's make the megaphone a bright red. Yep, see, well, there's not really a leak, and then we can make a lot of times if you back up and do this, and there's a lot you could play with it, and I enjoy playing with this, but like I said, I'm not very artistic. I just did a tessellation yesterday where I don't want to do that, freehand tool, where I used a mouth on the tessellation, and you could give him some little bit red lips. I say I'm not going to finish it, but I keep going, and then you could put an eyeball on him And actually, when you do I guess when you do an eyeball, I shouldn't speak because not accustomed to drawing eyeballs, but I need to zoom in here. And when you take an ellipse like that, you can go to object and convert it to a curve. And then you've got, so you could make the eye a little bit different. We could give them a haircut, with the, let's go with the 3-point curve line, maybe on down to here. And don't fault me yet. I'm not through. Give them I don't want now. I want a freehand tool. We actually probably need to bring his, always after you draw it, you can always bring it down. And then take the freehand tool and draw him a sideburn and around his ear. And then when you take your virtual segment delete key and delete through that, we're going to give him black hair. Or you know what? Let's make him a blonde. Well, a lot of times Corel will do that. If you double click on it, it'll erase the line. Let's make this gentleman a blonde. And we can, that's a little, we can make it a light blonde. And, put an ear on him. So like I said at the very start, I am not an artist. So you could do a lot more with that. One thing you can do is take the control key and add a little gray to his skin so it won't be so bright pink. But anyway, I don't know if they're doing it just to print and make it's one thing, you can always change your smart fill. What you need to do then is just take away the smart fill and cut away that line and actually see if it'll smart fill now. Get that off. There we go. Anyway, I hope that kind of gave her some ideas. And then, you could really dress it up and put collars, cuffs, a collar on his shirt. This is looks like more like a sweater. It doesn't even look like the same man. Mine looks like Freddy Krueger from Halloween or something. Anyway, I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.